Williams. Hello, Layton Williams.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. Congratulations to you. Did you have a nice Christmas? Did you have a nice break? Were you lying down?
I had a fab break, got to get away for a little bit, got some sun, and I'm back to business. Yeah, I feel good.
Lovely. Where'd you go for your son?
I went to Lanzarote.
Gorgeous.
I've never been to Lanzarote before. Basically stayed in the Strictly Hotel, but it was an experience, let's just say that. But it was fun.
Yeah. I mean, let's not pretend. Lanzarote is just a rock, isn't it?
I don't know what I just didn't realize. I was like, oh yeah, let's get away. And it was like, oh, okay, it's giving Brits abroad, but let's just say we got some stories. It was fun.
Okay. Hey, Bad Education. Bad Education returns. This is season 5 of Bad Education. BBC Three and BBC iPlayer from 9 p.m. Next Sunday. Not this Sunday, next Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, obviously you're returning now. You are now a teacher. How did that happen? Did they come to you and say, do you want to come back as a teacher? Or did you say, hey, I could be a teacher?
Well, no, basically Jack called me, Jack Whitehall, obviously part of the original series, been friends for a long time, over a decade. And I think he was in Hollywood, I was in Hull. I remember it very specifically. I was on tour and I was like, what do you want? When he calls me, I know he kind of wants something. So I'm like, okay, go on, spill the beans, what's up? And he kind of came with me with the concept and I was like, I'm kind of digging this. Like it could be fun. We could bring it to a whole new audience. It would be a very different vibe. And yeah, we made it work. And I feel like it's been really nice to kind of go back to something, but kind of inject new energy into it, you know?
And also, I don't know, when you were in school, there were those teachers who'd gone to the school. I think every school has these teachers.
And then back again, literally.
Yeah, they go, become a teacher, and then bounce back.
Exactly.
And so what, in terms of Stephen's life, what happens in this season? Does he have an arc, or is it just kind of like he just, gets involved in various scrapes?
He just gets him. He's just same old crazy. Like he's really not actually matured in any way from being a student to teacher. If anything, he's probably worse. The most selfish, most self-indulgent kind of, but like in the funniest way. And that's what makes Bad Education so hilarious. I think like the teachers are probably worse than the kids. And that doesn't change from Jack to us, me and my co-star, Charlie Wernham. It's just absolute carnage. And, he has his moments. He has a little bit of a fling-a-ling and a moment, but that goes. Like every episode does feel like a bit of a full iconic moment. We really threw everything at it, so I'm super excited.
And because you started when you were so young, do you have a kind of a different attitude to the people who are playing the kids?
I mean, I look at them and I'm just like, oh, like I get it, and I've been there, and it's kind of nice to step on set and know exactly how they're feeling, like what they're kind of are needing. I mean, they're a lot older than us actually, so they're very mature. They're in their early 20s. We were like teenagers when we started, like 18, 19. So they're all killing it. They know what they're doing. There's not that much of an age gap between us. Stick a uniform on and they're kids. You know what I'm saying? But they are amazing, and it feels really nostalgic. Whenever Jack's on set, we did the Christmas special, and when he's there, I do feel like an 18-year-old kid again. It's sweet.
And presumably there's going to be a series 6. I mean, this is a big hit for the BBC.
I really hope so. I feel like we definitely have a little bit more to give. Let's see what people enjoy from this. And it does feel bigger and badder and funner. And, people are definitely enjoying the new spin, but it still has the heart of the original show. So say, fingers crossed, you lot tune in and hopefully the commission is a new one. How about that?
There you go. That's how you sell a program, Layton.
That's how we do it. Watch
you
it.
Beg.
We'll do another.
Yeah. you just go, please watch it. I need the job. Please. Layton, we should say Dancing Shoes not hung up just yet. You are off on tour.
Yes, I'm off on tour. Start rehearsals next week. Reunited with Nikita. I'm buzzing. Arena tour. It's gonna be wild.
How does it work, the arena tour? Do you do the same dances each time? Like, how many dances do you have to do?
I think we do 2. One in the first act, one in the second, and then like an opening number and a closing number. So really, it's just gonna be quite the celebration. It's gonna be a vibe.
Well, and also just the pressure's off. I mean, you can actually
Oh,
properly enjoy it now.
exactly. No one's getting kicked out. I think maybe they do like a low-key competition situation, but I'm really not fussed, obviously. So I'm just there to shake a leg, oggy, 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 oi, 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 oi to arena. It just really baffles me that at 1:30, who knew that arenas did matinees? Like 30,000 people are rocking up at 1:30 to come and see the Strictly Tour. I'm just like, okay, let's do it.
Wow, so you'll have 2 show days.
Yeah, it's like a 4 show weekend sometimes. The hotel, I'm like, do you know what? Let's give him it. Like, let's go.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And also, we can't say it enough. You were so good. You were so good. The two of you on that show were just phenomenal. That Charleston, it literally was breathtaking. I mean, do you watch them all back?
I don't initially because I get a bit like, oh, like well, once it's done, it's done. I'm very much so like, I don't tend to watch things because I'm like, if I've said it, I've said it. If I've done it, I've done it. But if it's a vibe and the comments are good, I'm like, you know what? Let's see what the fuss is about. And on the Monday into the next week of the training session, I'll watch it back and I'll go, okay, cool. Any notes that we kind of got, I'll take on to the next week. And I'm like, but you kind of got to bench it because the week after you'll be doing Charleston, then you're doing like the Samba Ramba Damba, and it's a completely different vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do watch them, but I don't fangirl myself. I just kind of keep it moving.
And I'm fascinated in doing the series because, you were so good from week 1. and,
Thanks.
and I feel like, because you know what viewers are like. They like a journey. And
They love a journey.
they love a journey. And your journey was, I'm very good and I'm still very good. Did you and Nikita ever have a talk about kind of like, oh, should we do something a bit simpler this
Till I
week?
fall down the stairs.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, just trip up.
First, I genuinely didn't know if I would be any good because I was like, okay, I feel like I could be cute, but I'm not one to like talk until I know. And then after like maybe like the second or third week, I think it was after our quick step, we were like, let's just keep it moving now. Let's not hold back because we were like, maybe we shouldn't do too much and tricks and flips. And then we were like, we've got one opportunity. We'd pinch ourselves if we got kicked out and we knew that we could have really pushed the envelope. So that's why we really tried to like really elevate every single dance where instead of like running around, let's do a few backflips. Let's do a little cheeky flip off the stage. Let's do run around a pole,
And also, two of you were going hell for leather. It elevated everybody. Like everybody upped their game because it became such an amazing series.
I like that. And do you know what? And a couple of the other celebs said the same thing. It's like, because we're all raising the bar, it makes the next person come in next week and go, okay, well, if you're doing that. And I was thinking it, you sit there watching it and I'm like, you lot are getting too good. I was like, what? I'm going to get back in the training room. Like, I'm having a half an hour lunch because everyone really was up in their game and it's great. And that's what the competition's all about. You've got to be inspired by the people. And we genuinely were all each other's kind of like cheerleaders and champions as well. He was like, okay, girl, like get it. It was really impressive to see how much people were bringing it every single week. So yeah, I loved it.
And remind us again, the tour, when people actually, is it all sold out? Should we not mention it?
Pretty much. You could probably get some seats up in the back, but them seats have been booked before. I swear before we were even announced. I don't think they cared who was coming on the tour, to be honest. It's been booked, but I'm excited to be there. 1:30 matinees and evening shows. I'll be giving you beans.
And how many shows are you doing? Like, how long does it run for, the tour?
It's about 6 weeks in total. I want to say maybe like a month of shows, and it's pretty back to back. Like we have one day off a week. I think it's maybe roughly 7 to 8 shows. It's pretty packed. 2 days in the city each time. But I mean, it's a massive bucket list for me. I've never performed in an arena before, and it feels like a massive celebration of everything we managed to achieve on the show, and to kind of meet the fans and
Yeah.
it is like it's going to be a nice way to end this crazy journey,
People will be cheering you to the rafters, I'm sure. Layton Williams, congratulations on that. Good luck with the tour. And Bad Education Series 5, the 6 episodes, BBC 3, BBC iPlayer, 9 p.m. from Sunday the 14th. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your Saturday to talk to us. Take care of yourself. Have a rest now, because there's much work to come.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, lovely to talk to you. Take care, Layton. Bye.